Now right here on Lewis Boulevard, this actually used to be called Wilkins Avenue, and this actually, where Nelson's doing his workshop, is 1303. But this building right here, which is totally different now, it's 1301, which is where I grew up as a kid. As you can see, it still says 1301. But this is all renovated, this whole block back here. This is where the old boys club used to be, right there across the street, an empty lot. And then they moved it to 174th Street and Whole Avenue. But this is where the Royal Javelins ruled back in the 60s, okay, through the 70s. And this is where I live. Now, if you look down the avenue, you'll see it's all renovated now. But this whole strip, all the way down the street, on both sides, burned down completely. So now there's a lot of new housing here. But this place has a lot of sentimental value for me because this is where I learned how to play baseball. I learned how to get into rumbles. We used to fight up in Katona Park. We did a lot of damage up here, but this is when I became, the first gang I was a member of out here was called the Flames. Right here, this is where I live. My best friend lived right here. And this whole neighborhood was owned and controlled by the Aguilars, who Lewis was the president of the Royal Javelins back in those days from this division here. But this is the Freeman Street train station right here. That hasn't changed much. You know, they renovated it a little bit, but you can see the road, you know, and now it's called Lewis Boulevard. But this whole strip used to be called Wilkins Avenue, all the way to the end, which is the end is where Katona Park is. You know, not far from where they do those jams. Tools of War does their jams. But I come here now and I look at this place. And I'm like, wow, it's completely different than what it used to be. Completely different than what it used to be. But this is my building here. I mean, this is not the same building. That building burned down long ago, but it's still 1301. So bringing back, you know, memories from when I lived here. And this building here actually is still the same. There used to be a supermarket called the International, and we used to break into it. And in the backyard, we used to put stuff into my house from there. The guys would pass me stuff, like big boxes of Captain Crunch cereal. And I take them upstairs to my house. But yo, this brings back a lot of memories. The Buster Brown used to be right down the street here, and we'd break in, and I had Converses and Pro Keds in all different colors. You know, we were little thugs back then. You know, but this place, wow.